titties.
If dudes are showing pics of like nude chicks, like fucking nobody's gonna be like, you need to respect this woman's like sexual like autonomy. Dude, no dude's doing that. Like
the 80s sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Well,
except for all the rape hijinks.
Well, I mean,
The
back then
thing
you'd
is,
be
like,
showing like a Polaroid to people. It's a
I
little
don't think
different.
he was in high school in the 80s, hun.
Nah, he's an old man.
Dude, I graduated in 2007. Fucktards, all right.
Like, let me continue. So, like, it was Pierce and
He was
Riley.
born in the 80s.
I was born in 1988. All right.
And Riley gets fucking, like, so upset.
In the
And,
80s.
like, Pierce said something, like, something, you know, it's her fucking, it's her own fault for sharing these if she didn't want them to be shared. And
That is
Riley
true.
gets up. I'm not even shitting
You don't send notes unless you want them to, like, you know, be shared. I always assume they're gonna like go somewhere unless they're over Snapchat.
Yeah, dude, I mean, the basic rule of the internet is don't put anything out there unless you don't want somebody to see it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
so, like,
and like, but like,
what I do is I do it over
it's a
Snapchat,
private
and if she screenshots,
conversation, private conversation. It's just like, it was still kind of shit, but like, the thing, that's not where my story's going. The thing is that Riley gets up, smashes his bottle on the table so hard, it spews soda on me.
Oh my god.
That's hot.
And then turns around.
Shut up!
Right there. I went home after this because he hit fucking Pierce so hard, he smashed into the soda machine and into the brick wall and got a fucking bloody nose, and it shook me up so bad that I just went home because I had never seen a fight before then. Like,
guys,
somehow,
shit.
my entire school career, freshman year of high school, it's the first time I ever
we have
saw
a
a fight.
verified case of somebody getting PTSD from seeing a fight at school.
Because you have, but like, literally,
minute.
right in front of me, I could hear an audible crack.
Dude,
Wait a
this
minute,
is
can I say
exactly
something
what
real
I'm
quick?
talking about. This is
That
exactly
happened
what
a
I'm talking
lot
about.
to me in school.
So-
Wait a minute, the thing is that you had to leave school because you were shook and
I
watching
have
the fight.
schools up boarding school. Those are something.
Wait,
Yeah, but I go to public school, and that's the most
Oh, yeah,
surprising
I go
thing.
to-
Is because I went
Like,
through
I'm in
all
public
of
school
my
right now, but like,
no, but like I went through all of my public school career without ever seeing a fight, and that
yes,
was the
neither
thing.
have I.
Dude, check this.
No,
you wanna hear
fuck
this?
you. I'm about to graduate and I've never seen a fight.
Yeah, I haven't seen a fight at
Check
all,
this.
but I'm okay
Same
with
here.
watching you die
Because
straight
you've never
out.
seen a fucking fight and you're about to graduate? Like,
yeah, it's pretty
Oh.
boring out here. I've
Dude,
been in
my-
a fight,
okay,
that's about
The
it.
thing about my middle school is that I missed, like, I went to
fights.
kind of a shitty middle school. It was okay, but it's like every fight, it's like, oh, the fight just happened. It's like, fuck, I missed it every fucking time.
Right,
And then,
same.
but then in high school now, it's like, oh, I go to a school with 2 magnet programs and one of them has a bunch of fucking smart people in it. No one's gonna fight. We have a fight
Yeah,
and I
check
miss
this.
it every time.
And this is the
Dude,
the
I would
problem.
call
This
everyone a
is the
fucking
problem.
nerd and like fuck their bitch.
This
The
is the
worst-
problem with zero tolerance.
The worst,
and then you
the
probably wouldn't
worst
have many.
about
This is the problem with zero tolerance programs.
And it was
This
in
is-
choir.
It promotes being a little bitch because, you know, no one's gonna like bring any physical shit because, like, you know, they're gonna get so much shit
Dude,
for
you
there's
guys
no point.
You're seriously telling me that you went through all the way to high school without witnessing a fight? Even in elementary school, nobody was fucking throwing hands at anybody?
Oh, I was the one throwing hands, man.
Honestly, I don't remember elementary school, but to my memory, I have never witnessed a fight.
Dude,
I
in
met
elementary
like
school,
a little
I was
bit of
throwing
bullying.
hands as a matter of course, like,
and
once a
the
week.
dude who punched
Yo, so it's
the
old Power Rangers, it's
broke his hand.
beat down time. You know what it means.
Elementary school does not count.
the other thing about
Every
this
time
fight,
like some kid says that he likes like Pokemon more than Star Wars, they'll start like tearing each other's ears off. It's just not fun, okay?
It's so true, though.
But for real, like, how sheltered are you that you go all the way through high school and never seen a fight? Like, one fight in person. Like, one fight?
No, I've heard of them happening. I've missed 4.
Does it
Every
count if I was in them?
single
Does it count if I was in them?
How have you
Yes.
not? How have
Yes, it
you
does.
statistically?
Okay.
How have you statistically not been in a fight like ever?
I've never been in a fight because I'm a pussy bitch who never leaves her house.
There's
you
the
gotta-
problem.
Dude, if somebody
That's
disrespects you, you gotta throw hands, bro. You gotta throw hands.
I've never been in a fight either, though.
This is the
No.
problem.
No.
This is the problem. This is the problem I was saying earlier with zero tolerance violence policies in school. Is that
It
everybody
promotes
knows
being a
that-
little bitch.
But the thing is
Yeah.
that if someone's disrespecting you, then okay.
I mean, somebody comes up to me.
Doesn't matter.
Nobody knows who the fuck I
Somebody comes up to
am.
me, I just go,
Oh.
you too.
I can't
It's like,
tell
oh.
you. I cannot tell you how many. Okay, check this out. in high school, we all got together. I was going to a charter school at the time because I got kicked out of District 91, which is the public school, because I kicked the principal. But like, irregardless,
Idiot, got it.
irregardless, and I wasn't into. Actually, after that I went to a charter school, which is 50% foreign exchange students. So I met some really awesome people. But after that, like we all decided, me and my brothers, to go to the local high school football game, and my brother. Do you guys know what Zoomies is?
No.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
What the
elaborate.
fuck is
Yeah,
Zoomies?
so
It's a store.
Zoomies. It's like a skater store. So like
My friend
fucking
fucking got kicked out because she was having a sword fight with dildos in there.
no. I don't know if there's ever been dildos in Zoomies, but irregardless, they sell skates and fucking like skateboards and fucking snowboards and snowboard accessories, all that fucking like all the skate shit, like all the punk shit.
So
like,
basically just like a winter sports kind of place.
so anyways, at the time, my brother was working at Zoomies and he was selling weed and shit like that, and like he thought he was hardcore. He had dreads and shit, which he doesn't. He's in the military now. So anyways, so he used to be really big into getting into fights and shit. So like we went to a local high school football game, and Idaho Falls High School versus Skyline. Like Skyline lost. So my brother was like, "Hey, go up to that dude and tell him he's a pussy, and his team winning doesn't mean shit, and he's an asshole." And I was like, "All right." So I fucking walked up to the dude and I told him all that. And the guy bumped chests with me. My brother got like right in between us. My brother's about a foot shorter than me. And he fucking tore off his shirt, like straight. You know how people reach from the back? He reached from the back, you know, like reached all the way in the back, tore off his shirt from the back, and then bumped chests with the dude. He's like, "What the fuck are you gonna do, dude? That's my brother. What are you gonna fucking do?" And like fucking dude, that night we met that dude in a fucking Albertsons parking lot and beat the fuck out of each other with golf clubs. Like that
Oh
is
my
100% fact. Yeah,
Oh my god!
yeah, it was fucking great.
Aren't you the same person who was really proud of yourself for not fighting this random dude at the fucking bar?
No, I know, but that was like fucking that was probably like 12 years ago, you know. So
Okay.
yeah, so
This
I
is
mean,
scrub talking, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I used to get in
Yeah,
fights all the time when I was in high school. Like I don't get in fights anymore.
It doesn't tell me that you're in voice chat for some reason. I don't get your icon, and I don't know why. So I
Oh,
have to
hey,
make sure
what's
that
up,
it's
bro?
you.
I'm the same way.
How are ya?
What's up?
I can't see him at all.
No,
I
it's because I'm in offline mode. It's because I'm super secretive, you know.
My thing.
makes
I mean,
Oh,
I do
I
that,
see his
and I'm
icon.
offline, and it shows me in voice chat.
Because I don't know if you guys know, but I'm kind of a hot item. I'm just putting that out there, you know.
I don't
like-
know who the fuck you are.
I mean, I'm very popular. I'm just putting that out there. It's Wednesday, my dude.
Like if you go and look right now, I'm invisible.
I'm invisible. I'm also invisible. We're both invisible. I'm just putting that out there. We're equally.
I can't see you.
Me?
Who keeps
or
on pinging
him?
me?
No, I was just making a joke that you're both invisible, so I just went, I can't see you. Sorry, it was a bad joke. I'll leave. I get it. I understand.
Okay, I put myself into online mode.
Anyway, I got my kind of nudie story, which is actually pretty funny. So I mean,
Oh.
like from my sophomore year up into my senior year, everybody would just call me Captain Hook, and I had no fucking idea why. But my name's Brady.
Perved, isn't it?
No, my name is Brady, and there was also another student in this school. I didn't find this out until my last day of like senior year. There was also this other kid in school named Brady, and he sent pics of his dick like around the school, and everybody thought it was my dick, and this guy had like an extremely fucking curved dick, and I got confused with this fucking guy.
Hey, Rocky, are you still in here?
No, he's gone.
Oh shit, he vlogged. He sent me a picture of his buddy that he was talking about. It's a Snapchat picture, and his buddy left his phone number on there. I was gonna ask him if he wanted me to call him.
Claptrap, go to
Dude,
fuck
what's your
bed.
what's your accent, bro?
I'm
Like,
gonna be the depressed engineering student that I am.
No, go the fuck to bed.
No.
I love you. Let me care
Casual,
for you.
Technically,
you're
I was
not an
supposed to do
engineering student.
a fucking lab report, but you know what I didn't do? A fucking lab report.
That
Oh,
doesn't
whoa.
matter. You're
I
entitled to
never
sleep.
do.
Go the fuck to
Dude,
bed, you
I never do
fucking
that.
white person.
That's rude.
Why are you guys so fucking angry right now? Jesus.
I hate white people.
I hate me too,
I
bitch.
hate Jews.
Stop!
what?
You're a
I
white
also-
person.
I also hate
Jewish.
white
I
people as a
hate
mixed
anything
race
with a
person.
fucking chromosome.
Oh, good thing I got Down syndrome.
That means you have more of them.
Is the Down
Oh,
syndrome
God, wait,
the
that's-
reason behind your accent, or like
Okay,
what?
holy
Oh
shit.
my god!
Oh god.
Speaking of Down syndrome, can I tell you guys another story?
Oh my
Yeah, go
god,
ahead.
Spook.
Listen, I
I
work
don't
at
have
a
an
pool.
accent.
I have a lot.
You do have an accent, bro.
That's
Don't act like you don't.
undeniable.
No. Before you
Oh.
tell your story, I'm gonna tell mine. In 4th grade, this one Down syndrome kid, like, fucking just took his pants down in the middle of gym class in the and during, like, what's it called? The 5 Mile Club, I think that's what it was.
Uh-huh.
I don't remember what it
The
was.
Mile High Club?
It was a thing. It was a thing where we had to run around the field.
Are
Like,
we really making fun of the Doi Dois right now? Is that what we're really doing?
basically, elementary school, we had every like one day a week we had to like run around the field a bunch, and that's all we did for PE that day. And one of the special eds kids, this one particular was a ginger with Down syndrome, decided to fucking just
Oh,
strip
it was a
naked
ginger
in the middle
too.
of it all.
God damn.
Just strip naked, down
Double
and
threat.
bare ass and everything, spreading around, running around while teachers are trying to catch him.
See, in my school we have tard segregation, so these things don't happen.
You know what? In my school we
you're
did
going
too. It's
two levels
okay.
deep. You're almost to racism. You're almost there.
It's okay. My school did too.
Okay,
So-
like here
Dude,
you
what's okay? I don't understand what school you would go to because I don't understand what country you're from. Like, I don't know. Like,
I live in Pennsylvania. I do not have an accent.
dude, you do. You sound like you're from fucking Germany, bro. Like, fucking.
Hey, my cousin has the same sort of accent thing, but it went away. Like he used
See
to.
Kyle.
and-
See Kyle. See Kyle.
What did? No, he sounds like a
No,
Jew
but,
now.
like,
That's
he
my bad.
pronounces R's, and
I
then,
am
well,
Jewish,
We, are,
so-
we had the same.
You are
exact
Jewish?
thing as
Oh
you,
my god.
Yeah.
And then it went away.
Hey, I'm all about Israel, bro. I'm all on the side of Israel. So
What?
I don't live in Israel. I live in Pennsylvania.
no, I'm saying if you're a Jew, I'm all about your side, bro. I'm just
If
putting
you're
that
a
out there.
Jew, if you're a Jew, I'm on your side. If you're a Palestinian, then fuck those dirty pegs, am I right?
Actually, no. Fuck the Palestinians either way. They need to quit resisting like imperialism. It's about time. It's not gonna work.
It's about time.
Okay.
You know what? What we need to worry about is did Venezuela get the hams yet?
Oh my
Wait,
God.
what was the fucking nation that they're rioting because of the ham? That's
No,
Venezuela.
I
it's
just
it's
said it,
Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Okay, I'm sorry,
They
fuck. I'm
haven't
not
paid their
here
meat.
right
They
now.
haven't paid their meat bills for like 2 years. So fucking they aren't getting their meat deliveries. So there was a ham riot. I brought this up like 2 days ago, and that's the whole reason.
I know.
we're talking
I was
about this.
here. It's
Okay.
such a.
I work at a- okay.
And I'm pretty sure nobody
Bandit,
believed me
holy
that there was a
fuck.
fucking ham riot.
You're
I'm pretty
right.
sure nobody believed me.
I was like, what the fuck is that? And you never explained.
Yeah, no, okay, so like ham is a traditional like a holiday. It's a holiday meat in like Venezuela.
I know. I
And
know
they
what
couldn't-
ham is.
They couldn't even get their ham to the country because like fucking they aren't paying their bills because their whole country is predicated upon them paying all their bills with their oil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'd
basically.
get pretty salty if I didn't get my ham either.
I mean, I do
Would you
love some
riot?
Christmas ham. Who does not like a crispy Christmas ham like on the outside?
Yum yum yum.
Yeah, dude.
If you
Basted
don't
with
like
honey,
it,
basted with honey, just like crispy on the outside. Fuck yeah!
Mhm.
See, I'm feeling it. We're all feeling the ham love over here.
Okay,
When was the
but
last time you
why
went
would
into a
you
grocery
buy
store? When was the last time you went into a grocery store and they said, "No, you can't have ham this year because the government didn't pay the ham bill"? Like, fucking, you'd be,
Last time I visited Venezuela, but God damn it,
no,
I can't say
you'd
it
be
right.
pretty irate.
Okay.
You'd be pretty irate if you couldn't get your Christmas ham.
Before I
that
go to bed, let me tell you about this Ukrainian family that came into my work the other day.
Okay.
So, I work as a lifeguard, and
That's hot. All right.
the thing is that like
trying to get
Literally, I
you
sit in a swimsuit all day.
What
It's
is the
fucking
the
great.
Baywatch soundtrack sound like? Can somebody play it really quick while she's talking? Like,
Hold on, I got you. Wait, where's my phone?
or
I'm
is
not
it?
gonna start talking until. Okay,
I'm looking for my phone. Where the fuck's my phone? Okay.
I'm not gonna start telling the story until you play it. So I
Oh my
mean,
fucking god, you're such a fucking troglodyte. Give me a goddamn second.
Yeah, that's not very kind. That's not kind.
Let me lick that feet.
Baywatch sound.
What?
Okay, hold on.
Play
It's
that
playing.
shit.
I got it. No, don't play on my TV. Oh my god. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. Fucking not the emo war. Stop with the podcast. Jesus Christ. Is this it? I just clicked the first
No,
thing
the
that came up.
the OG Baywatch soundtrack, the OG one from like the
Oh
1990s.
my fucking god.
anyways, so I'm working the 4:30 to 7:30 shift, and there's this Ukrainian family that comes in all the time, and it sucks because like I've had a bad experience. The previous experience was when I'm legally obligated that I cannot leave the building until everybody else does in the emergency of a fire. Even if the person is like 65 and I'm 15, like fuck it. So,
15, get older, child. This, you're not adult enough to be here.
listen, man, I have crippling depression. I think I qualified.
I'm walking, talking disappointment. It's fine. Don't.
Wait, if you have crippling depression, doesn't it mean that you lack faith in like humanity, so you'd let somebody drown? Like, I mean,
If you have crippling depression, how do you get out of bed?
It's
difficulty.
just,
You
it's a
don't.
constant
I
cycle.
live my life in my
I
bed.
usually roll
It
out.
has to be
I
like
mean, I
slightly
usually roll
above
out of bed.
crippling to even allow you to like open Discord. You'd be like trapped in like a shell of your own body.
Are we really about to like question whether or not this individual whom you do not know actually has a mental disorder?
No,
Well,
no,
I mean,
they can
this
have one.
chat
It's just not crippling.
this chat has just become a psychoanalysis chat, so like, I guess we're
Oh,
figuring
good.
this
I want to
shit
become
out.
a therapist. Perfect.
Yeah, but like the thing was is that the when the fire alarm was going off, they were getting dressed, and I was waiting for them
Wait,
to
how'd
get
the
out.
fire
You
alarm
know, the
go off?
first reaction would be like, "Oh shit, there's a fire! Put on a jacket and let's go outside." Well, I'm barefoot. I'm wearing nothing but a jacket, and I have a pair of shorts on. Like I have a swimsuit on. I have like a sports bra, swimsuit, pair of shorts, and a jacket on. And I walk outside, and I'm waiting.
Fashionable.
I'm waiting for this family to get out of the locker rooms. I can't leave until they go. And so I'm waiting. The dad takes 15 minutes to get dressed.
Who cares if we get burned alive, you know?
And then I'm trying to get this dude to get out. Like, apparently it was not my night. Apparently I was allowed to get burned in a fire because of these two assholes. And like it was this it was a small child, and I was waiting for them to get out. And while I was waiting for him to get them out, because I was about to just leave them in there and just take the rest of the children outside, there's this other dude that was using a punching bag, and he was having headphones in, and I go, "Sir, we need to leave. We need to evacuate the fire. There's a fire." And he goes, "Oh, sure, just let me finish the set." And it's like, "Sir, you need to get out." And it's like, "Yeah, but I need to get out. I need to finish my set." It's like,
Oh my
I would have
fucking
left them burn.
I can't. I would get sued.
Wait, so what are you gonna do? Jump in there
he's-
and donkey punch him, or like what?
I
What's he
literally
gonna
told
do?
him,
He's
"Sir,
dead.
you
How can he
need
sue
to
you?"
leave. If there's a fight, like, I was at my wit's end. At
That
this
is a
point,
pretty
we had
valid
waited
point.
for 20 minutes. I had to get people outside, and I told him, "Sir, you need to get outside." And he said, "Will I be able to get back in?" "Yeah, you can go back around."
Okay,
And
so
so,
if
of
he
course,
didn't
I'm
go
trying to
out,
get
if he
people to
didn't
the
go
front
out,
of the building.
if he didn't go out and he technically, I don't know what the scenario would play out like if he boiled to death like a lobster inside the pool, allegedly.
Not he wasn't even like the thing is that once there's a fire, I'm no longer an aquatics like a lifeguard. I'm now like the entire facility's employee, and I have to make sure that everybody's out from everywhere, including departments I'm not in.
Weren't you an employee of the facility to begin with? I mean, I'm just putting it out there. I mean, I may be a little drunk.
But my job is specified in aquatics as a lifeguard.
Well, I mean, it may be like a school. Like, I mean, like you may no longer be. I mean, you're still a PE teacher, but you're still an employee of the educational system. So like, you still got to escort people out. I think that's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I got you.
So like, I'm trying to get him to leave, and I'm trying to get him to the front of the building. Well, the dad has now left his children without saying anything to me to go get his car, which is already at the front of the building. I'm trying to get everybody to the front of the building. The dude who was at the punching bag was staying at the side of the building. I was like, sir, you need to get to the front of the building. He goes, no, I'm going to stay here and wait for them to open the door for me. It's like, I hope you have fun with that.
No, okay, this is what you do. You take the kids, and that way you don't die alone. So you're all good.
It's not even like the dad gets his car, puts the children in his car, and I'm waiting for him to like go so that way I can go to the front of the building. And I'm at this point, I'm just like, sure, dude, whatever, burn, please.
Same.
Like,
No, that's when you grab the fire extinguisher and run in his bathroom when he's half naked and start spraying his dick down with fucking like -10-degree fucking fire extinguisher hose. They'd
And
be
the
like,
worst
"Oh,
part
sorry, I
was-
thought you were on fire because the fire alarm's going off. That's been going off for 15 minutes."
the worst part was that I spent 20 minutes altogether trying to get these people out of the building. It could have been something minor, and they could have just left so that way it would have gone faster. Because the TRX class uses so much fucking chalk that the dust got into the vent, and the vent detector detected it as smoke.
What's a TRX class?
It's like a bicycling class.
Why do they have so much chalk?
Because it's like it
For
it
grip.
helps like keep their hands on it.
Well, I mean, don't people like ride bikes without using chalk all the time?
Yeah, but this is an indoor thing. It's like a stationary bike.
Yeah, but I mean,
I don't fucking know how TRX works. Do you think I care?
I'm just putting it out there. I ride my bike all the time, and I never have to use chalk.
Well, it's
It's old women that complain all the time when they remotely look like
See,
they
and this
would
is
do
this is
something.
why we need to bring back laws on like fucking. We need to roll them back a little bit on assault because like if you're in a TRX class, and an old bitch is like, I need some chalk, and a dude should be able to walk up to her and smack her in the side of the head and be like, bitch, you don't need chalk, pedal faster. Like that's what he should be able to say.
I think the chalk is mostly for people whose hands hurt, so they can't really grip the handlebars on the bike.
Yeah, chalk has nothing to do with that. That's our
yes,
arthritis.
it does.
No, chalk has to do with like your hands chafing off on the fucking grips because you're riding for a long period of time.
No, it's literally just to increase your grip strength. Not like actually increase your grip strength. Makes it so you can grip onto it more. It increases the amount of friction that's there.
They don't need chalk. They need to work harder, and that's a calorie thing. It's not. It's definitely not like a performance thing.
No, chalk
Yeah.
increases the amount of friction. That's
No,
the
it,
thing.
it decreases the amount of friction with chalk.
I don't know how I
It
got.
doesn't.
Anyways,
It sure doesn't.
No, chalk decreases the amount of friction. That's why people that do like fucking Olympics, they put chalk on their hands before they do something that is gonna have a lot of friction.
okay,
Yeah.
I remembered my original story, which was the Ukrainian family. Anyway, this just shows how shitty my fucking work is. Anyway, so how apparently they teach their kids how to swim is that they just throw them in the water.
That's what my dad did to me.
You know,
I don't
Scribble,
know.
just looked it up now.
1
Chalk
years
is actually
old.
used to increase
At
the
one.
friction.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
looked
then the
up.
strongest ones survive.
If you're 1 year old, you don't need to be thrown into a pool. Like
Like,
what the
Scribble,
fuck?
it's like the
You're
exact
gonna
opposite of
drown
what you
your
just
kid.
said. They actually use it to dry their hands so they don't slip off and fall.
Yeah, I looked it up. Like a simple Google search of it. Does chalk increase friction? Says chalk.
It
is used
doesn't
by
increase
rock
friction because
It
you
does.
increase friction when you're doing a lot of fucking movement on it. It's
Do you
gonna
know what
burn up
friction
your hands.
is?
I know what friction is. Yeah,
What
I
is
cause
it?
it with your mom, like my penis frictioning
Wow,
inside of her vagina.
hilarious.
Yes, Austin, you're 2 years old. But you're a grown man that's also the same simultaneously too.
You do realize chalk is used by rock climbers to dry their hands to increase friction so they don't slip off.
Hey guys, let's
Hold
argue
on.
about chalk some more.
No, I dare you to go on Google right now and
No,
look
bro,
up-
I don't
What
use
makes your
Google.
hands
I
all
use
slippy? So that
I use the
makes
communication of
sense.
Jesus talking to me. All right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, bro.
I mean,
Pray to him and ask.
I didn't really pick up your sarcastic manner until now, but
No, I was being sarcastic the whole time. I was just fucking around. But bro, I wasn't even looking at the. I don't even know what chalk is. Like, I don't even know why people use chalk. I was just fucking around. But I don't even know why people would use so much chalk that it fucking clogs up a fucking thingamajiggy.
it accumulates over time.
yeah.
It seems like it would have to be a lot of chalk to
Yes,
like
it
actually go up.
accumulates over time.
It's magnesium carbonate, so it accumulates.
Yeah, it just seems like it would have to be like
it
a
would
lot
have
of
to
chalk.
accumulate over a lot of time, which
Yeah, like-
is
Yeah, it
easy
takes
to
a-
do,
Takes a
Hey
lot.
guys.
especially if you have a class and
People are
you
using it all the
use
time.
chalk like all the time every day. It's easy for that to happen.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, I'm gonna go to bed. It was nice meeting you all for the first time.
Oh, hey, yeah, you know, it's bueno. Hey, it's Wednesday, my dude. Have a nice night.
Kill me.
Yeah, no, I
It's
actually, I mean,
Thursday.
if that's your kink, I mean, like, if you're 18, I mean, depending on what country you're in, we can work something out. I mean, maybe in Canada, euthanasia is legal there, so.
Wait, is it actually?
Man. Hey, Chris, you live near the border.
We need to locate a bomb.
The border of what and what?
Canada.
In Canada, euthanasia is legal in Canada.
Okay, because I live in Canada and this is the first I've heard of that.
Really?
Dude, it's true. Yeah, no,
it's
it's
not
definitely true. There was a guy some years ago. He had a brain problem which caused him to feel pain all the time, and he actually successfully lobbied like Canada to make euthanasia legal because he had like a huge problem where he constantly felt pain.
You know,
There's
that
a
was a big.
difference between. I don't know. I
That
feel
was like a big thing a few years ago. I just didn't know it actually succeeded.
Yeah, no, it actually succeeded. He actually got to kill himself legally. So
I'm pretty sure euthanasia and assisted suicide are different.
Daddy deep dick.
I think it's the same thing, isn't it? Like I mean, like
No, no,
colloquially.
no.
Colloquially, it's like kind of the same
So
thing as those.
euthanasia is up to the doctor as long as a patient and their family agrees, and assisted suicide is.
Oh, I meant
helps
it
the
more
patient
colloquially,
commit
like in the sense
suicide
of just
if they
somebody.
request it.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
but
meant it.
seriously, I am going to go to bed. I hope you guys all have a good time, whatever time of day it is. If it's daytime, have a good day. If it's nighttime, sleep well.
I'm not
Bye.
Don't try to get on my good side.
I'll be back. My dog's barking at one.
I was just being nice. Jesus Christ, you asshole. It's called Southern Hospitality, you bitch.
Southern hospitality. The people I met in the South are fucking assholes. So tell that to
Bless
them.
your heart.
Oh, fuck, my headphones just blew out.
God bless your pea-picking heart.
Pea picking heart. Pea. I don't even. Do you pick peas? Is that how it actually works, or is it done by machine?
You pick peas.
Like it's
Anyway,
it
seriously,
has to
have
be
a good
manually done.
night.
There's no
No,
machine.
go the
for-
fuck to bed, you goddamn troglodyte.
Wait, there's
Fuck
no
you.
machine for picking peas. That's my actual question. For real?
We should invent that.
I don't think so.
For real? I think that there is a mechanized solution that we can come up with for picking peas, because if she's getting hoity-toity about fucking picking peas, I want to prove this bitch wrong.
There's like that claw that just picks up.
She's gone now.
Right? Just do that with the peas.
Casual, you're attracting some weird fucking females. Tell me I can't pick peas with a machine. I'll tell you what.
Build a machine then.
I'm gonna fucking build a pea picking machine. There's machines that can separate green and red apples. Why can't we make a fucking machine that can pick peas?
Maybe
I'm
it's
sure there's
expensive.
some sort of
you
machine for
fucking-
it.
There's a machine for picking strawberries. You know what it is? Holding
There's
people
probably a
upside down
machine
and
for
moving them
everything.
in
These
tractor.
sex robots. Jesus Christ. Just calm your tits, dude.
The diffuser has been secured.
Wait, are you talking to me?
Yes.
Not a cuck, I love your username.
No, I'm
Ah,
totally not upset with you. I'm upset with the nature of their state of mechanization.